Hey guys, and welcome back. I've got another cool video to show you guys today, and we're going to be discussing two things specifically. So recently we got some translations for the Famitsu article, which is credit to some people on Reddit, which I will source in the description here, so you can go check that out if you want. And also I'll be discussing the possibility of Vendetta getting a 3D release, as well as the minimum requirements for the Resident Evil 7 PC version. And on top of that, we'll be going over will the PC demo be coming up soon, as a Capcom employee has seen to have confirmed it. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. I hope you're looking forward to the next tapes as well, and I hope you're looking forward to the Vendetta movie, because I'm going to be checking that out as soon as I can. But you know, we might have to wait a while for a Western release for that. But without any further delay, let's just get right into the video anyway. So recently there was a Famitsu article released on the Resident Evil 7 game, and honestly it was a little underwhelming. There wasn't really too many new pictures, and some of it has confirmed that they're showing the Ambassador program the same pictures as the Famitsu article, as the same photos have been shown in one of my previous videos that were leaked from the Ambassador meeting in Japan. But yeah, it just seems like they're going over the trailers again, like the Lantern demo. They're going over the beginning hour demo, and they're just analyzing various screenshots and media that we've already checked out. Now they do provide some new content, but it's not really much, but I'll be going into that anyway. But overall I was a little bit disappointed. The Famitsu article wasn't what I expected it to be, and I'm sure it will be a little bit underwhelming for you guys. However, it does confirm one really awesome fact, however, which is the fact that we'll be getting the grotesque version. So if you guys remember, on tape 2, Lucas's arm was cut into, but his arm was still there. But it was basically confirmed that that was a censored trailer. So we have a picture here that shows that there is going to be a grotesque version in Japan, and the trailer that was made for all audiences, including Japanese ones, and because of that we got the censored version. Now the grotesque version is basically going to be the version that all international versions past some countries like Australia get. So we're going to be getting this version, the version that's very, very gory, and in this version Lucas's arm was actually cut off in this scene. And if you remember, he basically complained, "Not again."
Lucas!
As people have speculated, the Bakers have got a virus that does seem to give them regeneration to a high degree, and it does seem like Lucas's arm was actually cut off completely. Now, for the next topic, somebody actually asked on the Steam forums, will there be a PC demo coming? You know, they want to test it out before they pre-order the game, which is understandable, and usually you wouldn't expect these posts to get any official response. However, a Capcom developer did respond to this. They said, yes, the demo will be coming, we just can't provide an exact date or window at this time since there's still work to do. PC version in particular requires extra efforts in terms of ensuring A, good optimization and compatibility across various hardware configurations, and B, removal of extraneous files that may lead to leaks and spoilers via data mining, all the while without affecting core development of the full game. We'll announce once we have a solid release date, please stay tuned. This is really interesting for two reasons. First off, it shows they're actually optimizing the game further, so I'm going to be talking about the PC specs that have been posted later, but maybe they'll be downgraded a little bit, and maybe you'll be able to run it on a little bit of a worse system. However, it does seem to point out that there is a lot of extraneous files in the beginning hour demo, so there's going to be a lot of content in there that is about the game, you know, spoilers about the plot, or maybe further on in the demo, so I thought that would be interesting. But on the PC specs anyway, you're going to need an i5 to run this game with at least 8GB of RAM minimum, and you'll also need a GeForce 760 or an AMD R7 260X. So the game's going to require 2GB of video RAM at minimum. It's going to be on DirectX 11, and it also does say additional notes that this is for 1080p 30 FPS, and it's nice that they do put that out there for us to know. But on the actual recommended specs, we don't even have a graphics card there. We just know it needs 4GB of RAM, so it will be literally the latest generation of video cards that will be used for this. You'll also need an Intel Core i7-3770 at least. Now that's kind of an expensive card going up there. It looks like the high-end PCs are the only ones that are going to be able to run it at Ultra on 1080p 60 FPS. You're going to have to put a lot of money into your machine for this game. And just remember though, they are working on optimization, so these specs might actually be lowered quite a bit before the release. If you're looking at the minimum requirements, you'll probably be able to run it at 1080p 60 FPS, not on Ultra, and it will be required to have the recommended specs if you want to run it at 1080p 60 FPS on Ultra. So I hope that's cleared quite a few things up, and I'm really looking forward to the next two tapes, guys. But that's all I've got for you today. I hope you've enjoyed the video as always, and I'll always be here to release the newest information and news about Resident Evil 7. But for now anyway, I hope you're all having a beautiful day. Take care, take it easy, and peace.